Hey everyone, Bear here from TGS with another Little Nightmares 2 live stream. Gonna be doing a speed run for number 4. Did a speed run for number 3, but it was my second playthrough. Yeah, times are currently in the description and on the screen for that matter. But I'll update those, after the stream in the description at least. Yeah, we'll see how the cookie crumbles. Just a note, now they're showing. Sorry about that. I have two different scenes set up. One for our main without a timer and one with it. I just built it last stream of Little Nightmares 2, so I clicked the wrong one, but now it's up. And you can see my times there. Last playthrough I did it in 3 hours, 4 minutes, 52 seconds and some change. That's all in the description, and we're going to see how we do today. My goal is going to be under 3 hours. This is probably my... Last time I said it was going to be the finale, I was wrong. So, no need to add finale, I guess, to that title. But I'm not going to call this one a finale either, but it is probably my final playthrough of the game. But I'm leaving it open-ended in case I ever try to do another speedrun someday. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll think about it. So it's not blocking anything right this second, but let's zoom through the intro and hop into it so I'm not circling around here. So right off the bat, you can see that the schedule is wrong. Actually, this was our initial schedule released Sunday. Why is it showing that? Apparently, stuff is resetting here today. I'm going to put the correct schedule up real quick. There you go. So this is the correct schedule. And you can see I did Black Ops 6 Early Access yesterday. I had a change of plans. Initially, I was going to do Little Nightmares 2, but other stuff popped up. It was a holiday, blah, blah, blah. So you can see it changed. Today, Little Nightmares 2 says 3 o'clock. I had a meeting, go over by 30 minutes. Or, no, by a whole hour, actually. I'm sorry. A whole hour. It went over by a whole hour. It was supposed to end at 2:30. It went till 3, so I had to push the stream back to 3:20-ish launch. Tomorrow, for Flex, we're going to hold SnowRunner. We're really going to try to finish out our current region, Wisconsin, fingers crossed, because I want to start a Mur on Saturday. Rest of the stream's listed there, but I'm not going to read them, just to save time. Bring back the right screen this time. So, plan for the game. I already 1K'd it. Have all the achievements, got all the collectibles. You know, we don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. You can just show under chapter selection. We have all the hats, all the glitching remains. Did it all during my main playthrough, so watch streams 1 and 2 for that. But 3 was my second playthrough of the game. My first, quote-unquote speedrun. Not really a speedrun, being my second time. That's why I didn't put in the title. But this time, it's my third time playing through. I'm going to die, I'm going to make mistakes, but this will be a more legit of a speedrun completion, as I played through twice, so I have a better idea of what to expect, where I can make improvements, and I'm sure I could replay it a bunch of times and keep improving. But unlike Little Nightmares 1, there's no achievement for completing the game under 2 hours without dying, so without that being here, doesn't give me the incentive to keep grinding, another 5 streams of speedruns. But again, I'll leave it open-ended, you never know. Like, sub, link, subscription, and a random chat's Tuesday, so work, stream, and I'm just going to work on other stuff later, nothing too exciting. Nothing exciting till the weekend. Yesterday I worked. Instead of taking a holiday, I floated my holiday to Monday of next week, so I'm doing my 3-day weekend this upcoming weekend, so I'm looking forward to it. Bunch of grubbing, multiple late night streams. If you didn't notice, I'm streaming Sunday night, which rarely ever happens because I'm off Monday. You get the idea. I think that covers it for the yapping portion. I think we can go ahead and get into it. Appreciate the likes. Just doing one final check here. I got my work computer, so I have to tap it every once in a while since I'm sneaking on a little bit early. Shh, don't tell anyone. And there's nothing else on my schedule, so I figured I'd try and hold this early today. Not as early as I was hoping, but good enough. Like I said, I want to get under 3 hours, so even if we take a full 3, it's not an issue for me. Everything looks to be going correctly here. Just doing a final check. Always good to do a final check. We have excellent connection. Live splits up and running. I got the numpads. So there's like 4 different numpads I gotta use. Start split, reset. We'll reset if we have to reset. Undo split if that happens, and pause. But I don't plan to take a break during this session. I kind of want to grind it out all the way through. So I'm gonna do what I can do. If we have to take a break though, we'll just simply pause. We'll hit the pause button and the pause, numpad at the same time. So to really quick explain, we're doing Little Nightmares 2 any % console current patch. This is my second speed run. I think it might be saying that's my second speedrun on the screen there. It's because I had to reset the timer and I did it wrong. But yeah, second actual speedrun being timed. For transitions, wilderness to the school is going to be when we get to the door. Basically, every time the entire screen goes black. So when I click new game and the screen goes black, start the timer. When we get to the door after, I don't know if it's the ocean, whatever you want to call it, after the hunter portion, it'll go black, we'll hit it. Same thing will happen when we go to the school and we get to the window and to the hospital. Same thing when we get through the hospital to the elevator after the boss. Same thing. For the Pale City, it'll be when we get to the pink door before the final boss section. Then the signal tower will be once the game takes over, control of my character at the final chair seat. So basically every time it transitions between chapters, and I try to time it as best possible when the actual screen goes actual full black, because it fades out. So I want to try my best to time that correctly. Elsewise, I think we're ready to get started. So let's go ahead. Get the show on the road. Quick stretch. So, new game. Yes. And we're off. So you can see the timer is going. Gotta try and beat the wilderness in 24:37. And there's no skipping cutscenes or any of that, so it's just a factor of remembering what I have to do. My first playthrough took me like 7 hours because we had to kind of, I was doing everything including collectibles, so I was using guides, blah blah blah. Second playthrough took me that 3 hours and 4 minutes you see there. No collectibles, just speed run. But I died a ton of times. Probably died 10 plus times. I'll probably die a bunch of times today too, but let's get started here. It's faster to hop. Run, run, man, run. You're holding up my time. I never took that far of a jump. I thought we screwed up. I was going to start over if I died there. It's too early, and once you get like 30 minutes in, it's like, no, I'm not restarting. There's little sections where I'll get like stuck on something like I did right there, and we'll lose some time, but nothing compares to my... Should be able to beat my second playthrough if we just don't get confused by some of the portions. So I didn't remember everything from my first playthrough, but picked on quickly. I actually died from this on my first playthrough. So we gotta go down that log. Another part I got confused on my second playthrough and almost got confused on there. Until you see the log, I just completely forget we gotta do that. Don't trip and fall, man. I died right here on my second playthrough as well, because I went to jump down there and I just decided to jump off the edge of that bridge. It was like, ah. I was actually really tight on time last time I did a speed run as well, so I died a few times. And I didn't bother in the first level, like a handful of times. And I didn't bother redoing any of them. I don't like... Grab that still? Oh my god, we're wasting too much time. Don't like how close that is. Ah! Just get it. better than losing more time. What the bro? All right, we're now we're just losing time. Of course. It's like right on it. Thank you. We just lost like 10 seconds, but I'm not gonna waste time going back to redo it. If this was like my 50th playthrough and I made that mistake, sure, I can understand going back and redoing, but it wasn't, so. Third playthrough, mistakes are gonna happen, let's just deal with them. You gotta learn where you need to improve in case I actually do another playthrough, which I might someday, but not promising if and when. So moving on to some other games, but maybe someday. Shout out to Matthew in chat, what is up? Yeah, I was trying to go quick, sorry about that. Plus small channel life, you know, you never know. Someone's there now. My strat's just a whole ass, I mean. Played through the game 2 other times, I'm gonna just continue on with what I know best from the last 2 runs. This is in no way meant to compete with like world records or any of that stuff. I don't know if we actually have to check to see her in there, but I do anyway. My last speedrun with the time that's on the screen, I went for that other one too, and I died like 3 times by now, just trying to be stupidly fast and forgetting stuff. So I'm pretty sure we're already at advantage. Apparently you get too close to the door and it just goes through it. There we go. I think we scared off Matthew by not reading chat, but I was really focused there because it takes a mistake to die, and we lose a lot more time dying than wasting 10 seconds trying to figure out what I should have done right. So you get put backwards too with dying. Someone who strives to always complete games, blah 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 blah. Especially speedruns, I try so hard to like perfect them. Little Nightmares 1, I worked so hard to perfect my run. It was no world record, but you get the idea. So it bothers me that we lost time this run already, but it's chump change compared to my last speedrun, which is it's always positive as long as you're improving. That's all that matters in my view. As long as each run gets better, you're doing something right. If I had to set a goal number, I'd probably say like 2:45 on the clock. For this mission, I would hope under 20 minutes, but it's a far bet. See that part right there? And there's also some parts I noticed that kind of pissed me off in my first run. Sometimes you'll have like a key, and it won't actually respond to you having the key. And you'll go up to the lock and it just won't work, and you have to get like the perfect spot to get it. And it just, you lose so much time trying to do that. Right there is one of those spots because it doesn't perfectly pick it up. Alright, I think I followed that gnome. My first playthrough. Ow. Thankfully we didn't fucking die there. Gotta push this. Let's go. Yeah, I died like 3+ times on the hunter section, so we can get that down to like none or 1. Be a lot better. Why is the light freaking out? Like, look, the light. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be happening. Okay, there it goes. It like fixed itself. It was bugging out. Well, that ruins the speed run. Quitting now. Just quit because the game is bugging. If it actually was a bug that affected my ability to play through it, then you might have to. Died multiple times here. Six. For a second there, I thought he got me, but he missed me. It's like I got 6. Got pooned. She doesn't come down just for us to play through. She's not there. Oh god. It's like one of the ways the playthrough can go is you can actually lose the other character. That would suck. I would always restart checkpoint. I don't trust 6 anymore from the ending of this story, but she'll at least catch me here. I like 6 too. But in the end, I also understood why she made the decision, so we can talk about that when we get to the end. Come on, I'm yelling at you. Get over here. You're slowing down my speed. Alright. My first playthrough, I died here because I think I didn't hold RT at the right time. Thankfully, after that, I learned not to mess that up. There's an achievement for climbing the cages over to our right. Or the back of the screen, I should say. Dude, she's crazy. Dude. I completely forgot she just takes off there. I knew I was gonna... I warned at the beginning I was definitely gonna die. My first playthrough I died a bunch on this level. My second playthrough... I still died a bunch on this level. Third playthrough it was bound to happen. Get me up quick, he's there. Like I said earlier in the stream, this is a third playthrough speedrun. Don't expect a flawless run. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna make mistakes, we're gonna get confused. Whatever may happen. Goal is just to beat my previous time. And be under 3 hours, which 4 minutes of saving should already been accomplished on this level alone. Knock on wood real quick. That's why I waited. I'm sure there's some speedrunners out there who would have been like through this by now, but no, come on. The fact that he also knows where I'm at even though I was moving, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. I jinxed it. I don't care if you got a drown, kid. You make it this time. Still like half the deaths of my second playthrough and another half from the previous. Now 6 is holding us up. Chop chop. The one who sprinted across that field and almost got me killed. Yo, 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 I'm stuck, I'm floating! Dude. Oh my god, little nightmares. Did you really just F me over? The game just F'd me over, dude. I really got stuck floating by the log. Either way, I'm not restarting. I blame the game for that death though, 100%. The game F'd me over on my last playthrough too. One of the locks, I had it in my pocket and it wouldn't register that I had it. So we spent so much time trying to figure out why the F it didn't register. Gotta love how he doesn't hear the birds that time. Alright, now we're messing up way too much. Shout out to Nando, what is up? Alright, I gotta pull it together. The speedrun's not worth it. We already fucked it up. It's still better than my second, but it's not okay to get this many mistakes. If I was a hardcore speedrunner, this would have been restarted multiple times by now. Kaboom. We are 1850 and we're almost at the boat. So we might be close to my 20 minutes. I wanted 20 minutes or less. I think we're going to be closer to 20, give or take. All we got to do is cross this and enter a door and we're done the first section. If we can knock off that 4 minutes to break 3 hours on this whole speed run right here, that'd be great. Downside is we gotta cross this whole like ocean. Again, Another Matthew and Nando. Matthew left because he was disappointed that I didn't read chat while I was in the middle hauling ass through that, which is also my fault, so my bad to him. And yeah, happy September, Nando. It's definitely a great game. I highly recommend it for those who haven't played it. The next few chapters are where, you know, like I said, my first playthrough took like 7 hours, my second 3 hours and 4 minutes. 52 seconds, but I definitely died a bunch during that playthrough, so we might be able to cut this time down drastically, but I've already died like 4 times or something, stupidly. But I died a lot more in my first playthrough, a lot more in my second, so I think we're off to a head start already. It irks me a little bit, but just because it's like a 3 hour, if it was like an hour playthrough, I would have restarted by now, period. But 3 hour playthrough, working, streaming, got other stuff to deal with, just don't have the time to keep restarting every time I make a mistake. Plus I get to see how a raw third playthrough will go on a speedrun. I won't promise a 5th or not, it's a potential possibility. But I'm kind of tempted not to. Third playthrough sounds pretty solid. If they would have had an achievement for, you know, beat the game under 3 hours without dying, just like the first game, then, you know, I would have been here for the long haul until I got that achievement. It took me so many runs on the first game. I would make it all the way to that chef cook region where you got to sprint to jump on the line, and I would mess up somewhere or miss the line or something and just get killed. After like an hour and a half into the game, it's just a punch to the face. So we're about to get ready to hit the timer here. We only saved a few minutes. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, but keep trucking on. There's a lot more time to be saved in the other side. We could probably knock that under 20 minutes if I didn't stupidly die multiple times. So through this door, once we get a black screen, bam. Minus 237 on the first one. Let's go. So now we're on the school level. This will end when we get to the window to the hospital. Last time I didn't get this done for about 50 minutes, it seems, so our goal is going to be, I guess, maybe 45 or under. While I'm doing the speed run, it's hard for me to keep an eye on chat, so I'll do my best. But just, you know, give me a little bit of patience. I'm sure you can understand. I have to like know when I have time to actually peek over. I died right here on my second playthrough. Because I tried to push the TV off instead of getting on the rope to do it this way, and I just fell. Alright, I could have leaped there, but I was kind of sketched out. I'd rather take the extra 5 seconds and make sure we actually live to see another day. We'll catch up on chat momentarily. Yeah, I'm going to be playing Little Nightmares 3 to answer chat for sure, 100%. And it'll be co-op, so that'll be interesting. Difference is I would need to, like, if I was ever going to do a speed run, I would need someone who'd be willing to do a speed run with me, which might complicate it, but definitely at least doing a playthrough of Little Nightmares 3. And probably full hunting of achievements. You gotta like find the right spot. Don't have that down flawless, as you can't tell, but considering on my first and second, my first playthrough doesn't really count as a speed run. I just know it was about 7 hours of time. 6 to 7 hours is like the time frame I expected because it did have a break in there, but second playthrough was definitely slightly over 3 hours, so we know that. I know for, you know, glitch runs where they don't care about what exploits or glitches they use, they can get this game done in like an hour. But I'm just not into that. I think I tried it once for another game. I think it was Outlast Trials. I tried to use it to do a speed run of that. And it went bad. That's all I remember. Come on. There you go. I was trying so hard to like tell him to go straight back, but he was just standing there. It happens. I don't know why, I just thought I would sort of just see Sandstorm for some reason. Great game. Second favorite mill sim. Don't know what it has to do with this, but I think I was gonna say something. That slipped my mind. Like last playthrough, I think I got killed by the things that dropped from the ceiling a few times. I think we need to go down that hallway. Oh, we do. Never mind. That thing almost killed me too, by the way. Alright, come on, get up there, buddy. You definitely did not need to climb up it like it was a skyscraper. Knew I had to run into one of those, I didn't know which one. Thankfully I got the right one. Every time that happens, I almost feel like I lost, but then I remember it was supposed to happen. This time I didn't fully remember, but I knew it was supposed to happen, so I didn't think I failed. Last time on their second playthrough, I thought I failed. Then I was like, oh, thank gosh you didn't fail. Now here's the part I messed up on my first and second playthroughs including my second playthrough / speedrun that I mentioned. Basically, those guys, like if you're too far away, they just jump you and they get you. And I died like a handful of times on this level, my other speedrun that we're comparing to. So I gotta really try not to mess those hits up, so we don't spend 5 lives trying to get through one portion. Make sure you're subscribed to the teachers only fans. Yo, don't go out. What are you doing? I think he was off to subscribe, but he's a little bit young for that. All right, let's go ahead and go. This portion I died a few times on last time as well. All I know is we gotta get to like fall, and then we just gotta be out. Such a bad time to open the door, but let me out. You already cost me a death, little nightmares. I do not need another one. Kind of want to make a break for the desk behind us, but exactly why I didn't. Oh my god, I forgot about the run to the desk. Woo! Gosh damn it, dude. She somehow saw me out of like the corner of her fucking eye. Alright, I don't think I got stuck here on my last speed run, so this is a punch to the face, but that's alright. As long as we don't die in the other spots I died in as much, we'll be better off right off the bat. She heard me crouch walking. She's taking a different pattern this time. What's up with that? What's she doing? She's screwing me, man. She changed her pattern. I never seen her do this pattern before. Of course. Little Nightmares 2 this time is slowing me down. I don't know, maybe her pattern's random. Oh my god, you see this? This game is just purposely screwing me now. Like, I can't go anywhere. She's taking the route I need to go to get out of here. Some foobar, sir. I'm fucked. I never had her chase me up to that portion, so I'm glad we escaped. Every time I successfully completed that, I was never chased, so that was new for me. Glad we actually found out we can outrun her, too. Oh my god. Now we're just ruining the fucking run. This is one of my biggest flaws on both of my previous runs, is these little dudes. I'm leaving. Dude! Alright, well this run's absolutely basically ruined. It is what it is at this point. Like, how many fucking times am I gonna die stupidly? Oh, whatever. Just gonna treat it like it's a third playthrough now. I don't have the excitement of a speedrun when we're dying like 10 times in the first 2 levels before we even make it halfway through level 2. I had a feeling this session was gonna go a lot better. But obviously not. There's a lot of places I died on the first and second playthroughs that I'm hoping to avoid today, so if we can avoid it on the rest of them, we may be able to still pull ahead, but I'm not very confident right now. Is she like beating a child down there or something? It just sounds like. Pretty sure I died here on my second playthrough. Oh, yeah, I died like one falling off of there, not climbing down properly or some crap. That was my first playthrough, then died another time because she caught me on the books up ahead. All these are supposed to happen, so. I wasn't sure if she was looking at me, but apparently not. Dude! I don't do speedrunning often, but being the second game that I've tried to do a legit speedrun on, this is a major punch to the fucking head how many times I made mistakes already. Again, it's my third playthrough, so I'm trying to give myself some slack there, but can't beat myself too much on my third playthrough. If it was like my 10th playthrough and I did that, sure. I would have rage quit by now. Just keep trucking along. My goal's under 3 hours. I don't care how many times we die. We could die 1,000 times as long as we get it under 3 hours. That's all I'm trying to go on. We're at almost 40 minutes. Took me another 31 minutes to have been done the school last time, so If our last playthrough was just under 5 minutes, so we could lose 5 minutes on total time, we would be good. But again, with how many mistakes I'm happening today, you know, I'd be surprised if we somehow... Wouldn't be surprised if we took longer at this point. Deep breath, calm myself down, get the focus, and still possible to do really well in this run. If I ever do a third speed run, aka fourth playthrough, you know, I'd have a little bit more expectation of myself. I know we gotta put this here and grab that up there. Yeah, I got it right. So I remember correctly. My first playthrough, I got stuck on this room for a real long time because I didn't know you had to jump up and pull that lamp that turns on. Like that never popped in my head once. I thought there was something else I was missing. But it wasn't a speed run. It was a 100% playthrough, which definitely doesn't count as a speed run. Key downstairs. Let's go. See, it's a little bit not optimal at the locks. That slowed me down on both of my playthroughs so far. If I ever try to do more playthroughs, I'd have to figure out how to up that time, but as of right now, I have no plans to do more playthroughs. But like I said earlier, you never know, you never know. So that's why I'm not calling this a finale. So normally I would just call it a finale if I was done with the game. I'm moving on to Pokemon Red. Not a speed run, but a playthrough of that. We got Space Marine 2 coming out. There we go. Had to jump and then grab. Alright, here's a spot I know I've messed up in both my previous runs. It's all about getting close enough to get the hit. I've seen some speedrunners who legitimately just sprint through this without grabbing the head. And they're getting chased the whole time and stuff. And they just like perfectly jump and stuff to launch themselves high in the sky. They'll be like ceiling height. F you, bro. If I have to hold this on and F you up, man. Break that skull here. Look at that kid just fucking dancing up there. I always found that funny. You're so funny, bro. Little D-bag. Break his head open, too. Let them pass, because I think if they hit you, it might knock you over and lose your mask. I forget. So here's another portion that I lost a bunch of time on, but my second playthrough, previous speed run. So I always forget you can use the brain to open the door. Which you would think a brain is like soft and mushy, so I wouldn't have thought of it as opening a door, but it can. At least according to Little Nightmares too. Push this off. There we go. Oh god, right on my feet. There's glass in my toes, man. I stupidly alerted her, but she's stupid, so it worked out for me. That 6 is type of lady. I mean, that 6 is... This character is type of lady. When he grows older, becomes a character for the hat. Don't make too much noise. Fucked up my opportunity there. I'm waiting. I did not mean to walk into that glass, so that really slowed me down. This is a terrible example of what a speedrun should look like. Just gonna call myself out. I'm so disappointed, but not gonna reschedule or restart at this point. Please don't get fucking stuck on there, dude. I really don't have the patience. Kinda may as well die. We're messing this up so badly. Yes, I'm fucking annoyed to an extreme point at this point. I'm messing up way too many times. This is like a horrendous speed run. I will say right off the bat, this is like embarrassingly bad at I'm starting to wonder if I did better on my second playthrough, which would make no sense. Because I'm far better mentally, like, understanding of what needs to be done now, but apparently I'm just messing up everything. Now it's messing me up because I'm not timing stuff right, because I'm getting extremely frustrated with the amount of times I messed up this run, but when you're playing a game that's 3 hours long, I'm not going to restart because I made a few hiccups. Nor do I have the time to be redoing the speedrun, so it's this or not do it at all, pretty much at this point. So I'm just going to keep trucking along and hope that we can improve our time somewhere. I'm only trying to save like 5 minutes on my time from last time, which is a really low expectation, but it's my third playthrough. F you, kid. Make faces at me, bro. This is going great. It's like no wonder it took me to an hour 11 to fucking do it. Can't even get through one portion of this without dying. Sorry to disappoint with the quality of the speedrun, but I'm gonna keep pushing. Again, I wouldn't usually do a speedrun on my third playthrough. You have to like, you want to really learn everything inside out. I haven't taken the time to learn everything inside out, so I guess who's surprised? Nice to hear you're doing well today, Nando. True speedrunner would think like, oh, we lost some time on some of the deaths and stuff, but if we can keep that like 237 under on school, we're good. I've been watching a lot of speedrunners on like TikTok and stuff lately, and they never hesitate to except when they make mistakes, even on really like hardcore public record runs. Like they'll be doing like Mario 64, mess up like a glitch, which can throw off their entire chance, and they'll some of them go out of the way and like rehearse it like 20 times in a row before going back to another attempt or this and that. I respect speedrunners, just I'm not a one game kind of guy. I play between 5 and 10 different games a week, so. What the hell? She really just spots me the second I get out there. Thought Six is supposed to distract her. Six, I'm gonna beat your head in a second. You're gonna kill me at the end of the game anyway. Might as well whack you with the hammer like I did those other kids. Especially if you're not gonna call them over there. Come on, Six. Come on. I feel like we can get this done in like 10 minutes. I'm trying to go faster because I messed up so much that I'm gonna get myself killed, so I gotta be smarter about it. Shit, she's gonna kill me. I gotta row. Sorry, I got quiet on comms, but I'm getting ultra focused because we made, I don't think as many mistakes as my second playthrough, but potentially it could have been as many mistakes as my second playthrough, my first speedrun attempt. Not really to play through again to be doing a speedrun as your second or third, but I want to do it because I don't know how many more I'll get in before time's up. God, we didn't subscribe to her OnlyFans. She's angry. Go, go, go. See the video she does with that neck. So wrong. Okay. I just got like stuck in there, but alright. Love the game, but it has its flaws. Getting stuck and some stuff not activating properly, like door locks, I've noticed on both playthroughs. So we gotta get to the window to the hospital before I want to get killed in the hospital. That place is torture for me. Pretty sure we spent a lot more time on our second playthrough on this level. First playthrough we spent a long time on each of these levels, considering it took 7 hours. a second there, I didn't think we got it. Alright, come here. Come to the door, please. I know you're sentimental about your raincoat. Apparently there's a mobile game where that coat actually belongs to someone else that Six lost. I don't know how Six can't trust people. Blah, blah, blah. This character grows up to be the boss from the Pale City, the guy in the TV. So that's why she doesn't, she drops him at the end because she knows what he's going to become. She found out while she was in the TV that it's him. Alright, we're coming up to the window for the hospital. Should be our next speedrun tap when we get the black screen. Bam. Minus 926. If we can get it down to like a 20 minutes over the next few levels, that's kind of what I'm going for. So it's not a horrible speedrun. I'm irked that it could have been better. This is a good way to sum it up. Always strive for, you know, strive for greatness like LeBron's gamer tag, but you also can't be too tough on yourself. Gotta learn from your mistakes, blah, blah, blah. If I was a speedrunner, you know, I would just keep doing this committedly. You would be committed to doing as many playthroughs as needed to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. I'm not really have a goal. I just want to see how long it will take me to do a run or two of the game. So. Third playthrough, second speedrun kind of deal right now. Again, maybe my last, I don't know. As much as I enjoy the game, I feel like I've had enough of LN2. Definitely highly recommend it though. The only reason I played Little Nightmares 1 so many times is because I wanted the achievements. It made sense. Six will get over here, we don't have to die. Out on that elevator like twice. My first playthrough. Just having flashbacks of my first playthrough, some of the areas that I died stupidly. One of the achievements is for, I think, emptying that out of sodas. Definitely calm down from the frustrations. Gotta remember the idea that this is third playthrough, second speed run, not a world record run where one mistake ruins the entire run. It's gonna be 50 mistakes during the stream. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna die 20 times. So we just gotta push on. Let's see. So we need a lock for up there before I go up there. So we gotta lock down here. It's in one of those teddies or whatever back here. We gotta take it down to the incinerator. Which I think you can tell just by picking it up. It's clunky. I think it's this one back here. Yeah, it's in there. You hear the metal. So we just gotta take them down and burn them. Down in the board. Where does Bunny go? She tried to throw this in there and missed. Just completely shut that on her. I didn't know that was possible. Sorry about that noise in the background. It's good. Texts and messages. Just want to remind Electrovolts that I was doing a speed run today. She knows what I'm up to. So I'll respond to her later. The end of our speed run, in an hour and a half or so, give or take. Preferably take, but we got no guarantees on that. I don't know why he jumped off. I did not mean to jump off. I have no idea why. Maybe I was holding on RT that whole time. Did something touch me while I was climbing that threw me off, or was it just a random mishap? I'm cheating for hitting the hand a few more times to make sure it's dead, but No need. Oh, come on. Should've went through the first time. So we're here doing creepy things or whatever. I don't really care. We're here at Speedrun. Is this the level with the elevator? I want to go to that back weird section. Then it's the Pale City. Straight back. That was close. I think it's the other section that I gotta go through alone. That's like that. That's the worst. There's another section of those where it's like you gotta like sprint through, and there's like so many more of them. It's so easy to get caught up in them. Oh, this is that one with the hands. Fuck. Here we go. No, got too close. My second playthrough, I got caught here a bunch of times. On my first playthrough, I got caught here for like a half hour. So we can do it in a few attempts. Max on it. This level took me like 58 minutes on my last attempt. I don't remember how long this level is, but it also includes some outdoor sections, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it's best for me to just sprint through here. To be honest, that was the one I got stuck on quite a few times. Here it is. Let's go. I was trying to go to the other one to be nice to her, but my dog a pat on the head. No, that black screen was ignored for speedrun. Since I mentioned I put it on the black screen, it's not until we get on the elevator after we kill the doctor. I think we're on the doctor portion now. If there's a miracle, I might get this done a lot quicker than my last runs. But I don't remember how much further we gotta go, so I'm sure there's a bit to go. There's two hands on this one. Hands are a joke compared to those kids. Who's even checking? Okay, yeah. That's why I didn't move. I guess someone out there has fallen through those. Oh, this is the part where the key wouldn't work, so I have to remember once I get the key. Failed attempt, I forgot I had to pull these out. Oh well, minor time loss. Much as I enjoy this game and I enjoy doing these little speed runs, as I never got into speedrunning till Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Just I play through it and I'm like, it's a really good game, highly recommended. I don't know if I have the patience for another one. I guess we'll just have to wing it, as I keep saying, instead of trying to force a decision today. I feel like the longer I wait, the less likely it'll be a productive speedrun, but I'm kind of feel like third playthrough, that's all I need. Awesome game though. One playthrough definitely didn't feel like enough, hence why I did a second playthrough. And it was a speedrun and a tribute to when I did this speedruns for Little Nightmares 1. And then I was like, oh, I want to see if I can beat that time. So this key likes to not work. Why does this key not work? See what I'm saying? That key's just like broken. That one's like really buggy compared to the rest. I got stuck there. Last time I stupidly went and redid it all. I wasn't let me go in left or right or anywhere. I was just stuck. I love how 6 does it and immediately gets it. There's so much more to this level. Hey, I gotta go upstairs, jump down and grab that. Then get out of here. Pretty sure this is gonna initiate a chase scene. Yep, I wasn't quick enough. I also don't know where a 6 went. Oh god, I fucked myself. I'm done. Come on, bro. Why am I not fast enough here? I've done this 3 times. Well, 2 times. For fuck's sake, kid. Run. Like, I got stuck for no reason on my slide. Alright, well, 3 times dying on one little fucking section. This run's absolute fucking trash, but I'll keep playing because it's going to be better than my last time, which means my last playthrough was absolute garbage. Getting ready for my next timer. Pretty sure it's this elevator that goes to a black screen. We might have done that 20 some minutes faster, right off the bat. $26.56 less than last time, dude. Hell yeah. Am I pissed at myself for some of the mistakes I made? Absolutely, but am I happy with seeing that I'm doing a little bit better than I thought I was? I thought that was going a lot quicker than last time. I must have died so many times and made some mistakes, because it's not that easy just to make that many mistakes. We knocked off a lot of time from that one. So we only saved 9 minutes, so we added an extra like 26 minutes ahead on that. It's insane. Especially with how many times I messed up. I've had to have died over 10 times so far in this speedrun attempt. But as I keep telling myself, third playthrough, second speedrun, potentially my final stream of the game, because I don't plan to try and go for like another 2-hour run or nothing, to be totally honest. But you know, I might change my mind someday, but as of right now, I feel like 3 playthroughs is enough. Great game though. Glad I decided to do more than 1 playthrough. Just felt stupid to do 1 playthrough and be done with this. 3 feels like the perfect amount. Plus I get a chance to, you know, see how I do on a timed run. So. My goal was 2 hours, 45 minutes. We're already on par for that. If I had to set a new goal right now to try and beat for the end of the game, it'd probably be 2.5 hour run. I'd be extremely happy about that. Took me a lot of speed runs, like 5 or 6 speed runs, to get Little Nightmares 1 down low enough. So what I saw, some speedrunners, what they do is they grab 6's hand and just drag 6 everywhere. But I'm not going for a perfectionist speedrun attempt of, you know, 1 hour with glitches. We're doing the any percent no glitch run on a third playthrough. Sometimes I get confused on this part, like I did on my second playthrough, aka my first speedrun. Let's see if I can get it right this time. It's right in this drawer. Grab the key. Top of it. There's an achievement in that window over there, so I know on my second speed run, I wasted time going in that window for no reason. I blame 6 for holding us up right now. First playthrough, you learn what happens at the end. Second playthrough, you just think of that every time 6 grabs your hand. Third playthrough, you just kind of accept that that's how the cookie crumbled. I know some parts where I'm going to get screwed over are most likely going to be the final boss area and the final boss fight. I got ideas on how to do it, but I don't think I have like flawless routes. But as you can tell, I don't have flawless routes for a bunch of the early chapters either, so. Come on. I remember this. The dog's just sitting here staring at me. Today's one of the days Electrobox actually leaves work early for once instead of late. We'll never gonna beat this game before she gets back. Not that it matters, but it would be optimal timing. Looking forward to grubbing. I think we forgot to pull out fish from the freezer though. Oh well. Me when I get older. 6. 6. 6. Alright, so this is that puzzle. We're gonna get near that one puzzle. There's a bunch of puzzles here, actually. So. We're far from done this level. My goal is to maintain that time we've taken off our end time. If not, make it even lower. As in lower our overall time. We have to take off 30 some minutes to really be where I want to be. But we are far from that. Like really far. I'm glad on this game that it like kind of automates the thin walking portions while they add a little bit of excitement and fun to it. It was also on Little Nightmares 1 definitely a spot you can mess up. Remote. This part's so simple, yet I've messed it up so many times. The first playthrough I got stuck here for quite some time. It was like a 20-minute stuck here until I figured it out. Second playthrough I also made mistakes and had to go back and forth a few times. This time I remembered that I actually have to pull this out. Set it up somewhere in the middle of the room. Like right here. No! Shit. At least this time, it wasn't a mistake of passing all the way through here, just to find out that I had to go back and push that cart out. At least it was an actual just missing the fucking cart. Can't imagine that broken wood would splinter the shit out of your hand. That's been dying. pain-in-the-ass section of this level is when you get to that shop where you have to push the cart down into the electrified water, and that part's annoying, for sure. I've mishapped that a few times. A few times on the base playthrough and even on the first speed run. I thought I fell there. That would have been really stupid death. I fucked up. We gotta go out there and push that off. It's on me. On me. That's where we gotta get on. So we gotta get on top of the elevator. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump up, grab that. Gotta electrocute the lady here. No, I missed the toilet! Ah! There we go. Oh! What the fuck? I've never seen that happen before. Shriv smacked me. I gotta grab that stool over there. that store finally. Yep. I deserve to get electrocuted. I held forward after. The way it moves there definitely did not help. I'm pretty sure that happened to me on my speedrun too. I come here, I get distracted thinking about the rain. I push hard to the right and hold X to get out there as quick as possible, but you do not need to hold X. Like I was doing. So now we just need to take this and drag it over there. Kind of like put itself in a good enough spot, maybe. Sorry, I gotta try. My dog was looking into my soul over here for some reason. Our next running section. Grab it, please. We ain't got time to think about it, kid. Please drop it. I'm not holding RT anymore. Ridiculous, bro. Well, we died. It's a fucking kid, dude. What is he doing? Climb the fucking wall. Come on, man. I don't want him to redo this fucking scene. This is a huge expenditure of time. I blame the kid, man. I fucking aimed for that wall and everything. He fell behind the fucking thing. That's never happened to me on any of my other runs. I blame the kid, man. It's all his fault. Should went where I told him to go. I'm not taking blame for that. He also didn't let go of the axe when I asked him to, which would have helped tremendously. For a second there, I thought we were gonna get fucking stuck again. Or grabbed at least, because he was ultra close. Okay, I thought one of these holes he looks in. So I know it's my third playthrough, but... My initial plan was 2 hours 45 for this. After we did the first 2 levels, I decided I should pressure myself to under 2.5 hour runs, so that's what I'm still going for. Which means we got 30 minutes to finish the game. About. Give or take. I think we're getting pretty far along. We're in the final chase sequence of this level. Then we gotta do the fight, and then we gotta go, once we go through that pink door into the tower. That's all we need to do for this level at least. Yeah, we're pretty close to done the boss fight. If I don't mess it up. I think during my first playthrough I ran into those damn chairs and got stuck. Oof, I almost ran into that chair. And I also died on my second speedrun because I didn't turn this the right way. There we go. If you go to the right, it doesn't disconnect. Which I'm guessing they did on purpose. Peace out, buddy. I'll see you soon. We're at 2:03:26. Pressure's on for that 2.5 hours if I want to get it. Again, this is not a world record speedrun. This is my third playthrough, second speedrun attempt. My first playthrough was like 6 to 7 hour range for 100%. All glitching remains, all hats, 1,000 gamer score. Then my second playthrough was just over 3 hours. And that was my first attempt to beat the game as fast as possible, which was my quote-unquote first speedrun. Not really a speedrun, a second playthrough, but I treated it like a speedrun, even though it did deserve to be. Usually you rehearse a game many times before you do speedrun. This is also only my third playthrough with this. I'm considering this more of a legit speedrun. I know most of the game. I'm still making a lot of mistakes. We died over 10 times. Yeah, I get it. I can improve. Probably get this under 2 hours, but I want to at least get 3 playthroughs in before I retired it. That's the whole purpose of this speed run today, to give myself a reason to do a 3rd playthrough. Just to time myself, see how I do. So I'm pretty sure we do a fight up here, and then we'll eventually get to the pink door, which will close out this. And last time we were 47 minutes. Another 43 minutes out. So if we can get this done quickly, we could probably save over a half hour. We would need to save 34 minutes and 52 seconds if we wanted to get it 2.5 hour or less run. If we get 2.5 hour or less run, I'd retire this game probably as of today. I can give myself a pat on the back on that one. I was planning closer to 3 hours for today. 2:45 I felt like might have been a stretch, but I'm doing terrible, but I'm doing much better than my previous playthrough, which means I must have done absolutely effing terrible last playthrough. So here we go with this. Gotta get ready to battle this dude. If we don't mess this up, we'll be right at the door before we know it. Once I get control. I think I do this like 3-4 times. Battling myself right now, technically. Just looking real quick, took me 17 minutes to do the signal tower last time with mistakes. There's the door. Once we go through that door, we tap it. I don't think we're gonna get 40 minutes ahead, but close to it. And in the door we go. $2:07:55. 39 minutes under on the Pale City. So we're 39 minutes under right now. We're where we need to be. I just gotta rush through this. The song's stuck in my head. Through the puzzles and eventually we'll get to 6. I don't remember off the top of my head. We just gotta quickly, as fast as I can, figure out what they were. Correct. I think we go through twice and back once. Or so. Through twice, back twice. sure the hardcore speedrunners have this down, like, without a question. Like, they get through this in like 5 minutes. It seems like it's the same thing every time. In your first playthrough, you think, oh, I'm gonna go through that door. Pretty sure it's this door here. Yep. A few more levels to deal with. I forget this one. Top left, bottom left. Nope. Top left, top right, maybe. Straight. Yep. I think only one more stairs. I was all guessing, just from memory. I can't believe I remember that. So next time we click will be when we get to that final scene. We run to the chair, and we get on that chair. The second the game takes over at the chair, basically. She is angry at me, so I'm running for my fucking life. Fuck, what happened to me? Oh, come on! We had it. thought she had me again. I really did. I thought she had me. I really thought she had me. Phew. Pressure's on right now. Maybe what I should do is I should... There's like one or two more. I could probably get this to a sub to 2 hour time if I perfected like my route for it, if you get what I mean. If I removed all the times I died, or most of them, we could probably have gotten under 2 hours. Did I expect that on my third playthrough? Absolutely not. I would have been stupid, and I would have just been stupid to expect that. I'm trying to think, how did I do this before? Ah. How did I do this before? We gotta like get her away. We gotta figure this one out. Basically, I need to get that closer to her. So close. No, come on. So close, dude. Please don't be the ruiner of my fucking run, man. Dude, why is she so ready to fucking go back? I think I gotta go through and then come back and scream again. I think that's what I gotta do. Dude. Get the flying fuck out of here, bro. Excuse my language frustration, but it's so easy to mistime that one. Really good on time, I don't know. We definitely got more to go. We gotta get through the run scene and then we'll get dropped, and then we'll eventually have to find that chair. There's a chance this might be a sub 2.5 hour run. But, we'll see, I'm not 100%. I mean, this run went a lot faster than I initially planned. Makes no sense because look, it's just being held in thin air. I guess it is it's a fairy tale kind of world. First time I played through this, I was like, holy crap, why did 6 do that? But for those who don't know, the little kid I am, I'm actually the evil tall man from the previous level. And 6 realized that when she was captured. She can't trust nobody anymore. She can only trust people that'll help her, and she realized that he didn't help her because he captured her. Basically tortured her, in a way, so. That's why she decides that. So at first she might be like WTF, but once you know the backstory, at least what you find online, it makes sense. I'm gonna look at 2:22 time, be fucking sweet. Let's go. $2:22.63. Damn. That's one hell of a fucking time. We knocked off 42 minutes and 51 seconds. Imagine if I didn't make the other mistakes. We can probably do it under 2. I think there's an easy way to skip this scene if we want to get back to the main menu, so I'm just going to hold it down. We ran out of music for this long scroll screen. We're almost there. Alright, there you have it. My speedrun session. So basically I did streams 1 and 2 of this were my first playthrough, 100% playthrough, all achievements, all hats, all glitching remains. Stream number 3 was my first ever speedrun, which was only my second playthrough, so technically not speedrun worthy, but I did it anyway. Then stream number 4 was my second speedrun, which I titled Speedrun because it was the first 100% official style speedrun I did of this game. At least I knew stuff better. I wish I had a lot more improvements, but yeah, it is what it is. So you can see on the bottom right that we did the wilderness in 2159, the school in 10156. Well, We completed by 101.56, the hospital 132.58, Pale City 207.53, and the signal tower 222. And yeah, so I did my playthrough in 222, 0 seconds, but 0.63. So 222.63. That is a major improvement of 42.51 from our first playthrough, or our first speedrun, quote-unquote speedrun playthrough. Which I guess is expected. It was my second playthrough, it was a lot slower. This playthrough I did a lot better, and if I were to actually improve the amount of times I died and made mistakes, we could probably get this under 2, but I don't know if I'll ever speedrun it again. At this point, I'm kinda, that's my dog in the background jingling, because he wants ready for me to be done apparently, but yeah, I'll think about it. I'm not going to call this the finale, but I'm not going to promise another stream. I'll leave it open-ended. That's the way I'm going to do it today. I think an open-ended conclusion. You know, am I against doing a speedrun again someday in the future? Probably not, but am I a rush to do so? Probably not, so I'll think about it, and you know, we'll kind of figure it out from there, but with the amount of time it took, could easily, you know, get the video time down to like 2.5 hours or less, and speed run down to 2 hours-ish, maybe less, but it would take a lot of perfection, a lot of avoiding mistakes that, you know, I probably can't avoid unless I practice it a bunch of times. It'd probably take multiple runs to really get to where I want to be. But there's no achievement for it, there's no nothing, so yeah, I'll leave it open-ended. We may or may not do another speedrun of this game. This could or could not be the finale. I'm not going to promise nothing. My third playthrough, my second speedrun, 2:22.63, well, 0.63, and yeah, let's go ahead and go through the outro and call it a day. So, schedule up. Did Black Ops 6 Early Access yesterday, Little Nightmares 2 today. We got Snow Runner tomorrow, more streams through Saturday. Well, through Sunday at this point. Usually I don't stream on Sunday, but this week I plan to. Shout out to main studios across the board, McMaster on membership, Super Chat, BVT on Patreon, Jason on Super Chat. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, like, sub. Peace out.